What did you come up with? What were some of the things that your table discussed and said were commonalities with these different ones? We had, again, the Spurs with Greg Popovich, and then we had the Patriots over here, Belichick, Tom Brady, and we have over here Coach K with Duke University, and we have Alabama, the Rolling Tide with Nick Saban. What did you guys say were some of the things that these had in common? This table.
Stable leadership.
Stable leadership. Good. What else did you guys come up with on this table?
National championship.
These were champions. Good. What else? This table.
They have been able to recreate that continually.
They've been able to repeat it continuously. Thank you. Others on this table.
They have a process in place.
They have systems in place. Good. Over here.
Well, they have stable leadership and all that other stuff, but they have great culture.
Stable leadership, and they have great coaches.
They also have great talent.
And they have great talent. Good. Let me get one more.
Great culture.
And a great culture around those, okay? Great. These are all some recipes that we can benefit from on a number of levels, not just with grants, but in particular, as we discussed today with grants, you guys have already pointed out some of the important things. These are champions. And if your organization is going to be a champion organization, if your organization is going to get more funding, it has to become a champion in these areas of getting funding. They also, as you guys have pointed out, have great coaches that have coached them in these areas towards success. They have systems that help to make it happen over and over and over again. And it's the same way in funding. Those organizations that have figured out the recipe, that have nurtured their talent, that have cultivated a culture of getting funding, tend to get more funding than the rest. In fact, many of you have heard of the 80-20 rule. We've heard about this rule where basically there was basically this Italian economist that came up and realized that 80% of the income of Italy was received by 20%. That whole 80-20 rule has kind of carried over in a number of other areas. In fact, the 80-20 rule actually carries over in production. Typically, 20% is doing what's producing the vast results. And in a similar way, 20% of society tends to be doing well. 80% not so well. And if we were to break down that 20% and look at it even closer, 1% of our society is doing extremely well of that 20%. And of that 20%, 5% is doing, very well. And then of that number, about 14% is still doing moderately well. And then again, of that 80% not doing so well. This is also very true as it relates to funding and grant funding. And so when we look at it, we've got to ask ourselves and make it our task as a school district to say, what does our school district need to do so that we can tap into and become one of the top 20 and then go from there to being a part of the top 5 and then to being a part of the top 1% that's securing funding. But there is one big problem. Okay? One big problem. Will you stand up for a second? Oh, that's a big one. Please stand up for a second. Please stand up for a second. Will you stand up for a second, please? Come with me. Come with me for 1 second. Come for 1 second. You three. Yeah, you three. You three. Here's the problem. Just turn this way for a second. Turn this way for a second. Please get that. Just get that for a second. Get that. There you go. Will you get that for a second? There you go. Get that. Okay. There you go. You get that. We put that on. Okay. Now, on the count of 3, please turn around. On the count of 3. 1, 2. Some of us a little slower. 1, 2, 3. Please turn around. Please turn. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. There are thieves in your house. That's your problem.
Thanks, Rodney.
Yeah. And the problem is this. There are thieves right now. I'm not saying that they're going to come. I'm not saying they might come one day. I'm saying they're already there. There's thieves in your house right now where you are losing funding right now that you could possibly be getting, but because these thieves have not been identified, the funding continues to go out. Okay? Now, let's talk about these thieves. Now, for a second. Oh, wait. Now, I know the thieves are trying to get away. Like, okay, right then. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Until your district decides that it's going to arrest the thieves and capture those thieves so you can keep more funding in your district, then money is going to continue to leak out. Let's thank our thieves for a second. Just give them a big hand clap real quickly. Thank you. Now these are some of the most corroborative thieves. Now let me ask you a quick question. Now, if you have thieves in your house, are we going to say, "Oh, hey, thieves, come on in, just grab a seat. Let's have dinner. Let's talk it over"? No, we don't do that. We arrest them. We get them out. So get out of here. All right.